What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? Thanks, sir, Acid Spark. Appreciate you. So, we got full integration on again, y'all. It is back. The return of the integration. As usual, I've got positive events turned off. So, no positive events. So let's see what y'all got. So, all of this is through Twitch. Remember, it's Twitch integration. So for everyone watching on YouTube, I do apologize, but if you want to get your votes in, you're gonna have to head over to Twitch. Just it's a Twitch integration thing. But anyway, what'll happen is it'll pop up a message on screen and give you choices, and the choices are they're all going to be negative to some extent. I wonder if I should do that. Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it all negatives. Dragon Breath, what's up? All right, who do we got here? We got our birds. Looks like I got a monk and a rogue. I'm still leveling. Not sure what we want to do. Let's just hop into some Summit. So feel free to hop on in and join. Game will just be listed there on the browser. And we, of course, are going to go Dune Eater difficulty. See if we can't get us a nice shotgun today here. How you doing there, Parody? We got Mildly Annoyed Cloud. You know, I should switch. I'm not sure if I got my buff beamer set up, because I was moving gear all around to level these guys. Oh, it looks like it is. What kind of stats we got? Yeah, that's pretty decent. We're gonna need overdrive. And I think we'll throw an explosive trap in too. I do have the runes in, right? I do. So we good there. It's all kinds of different stuff. You'll have to just watch when they pop up. It's from as small as like take away DU all the way up to like summon Demon Lord. It gets pretty rough. We got Maleficus in here. Mildly Annoyed Cloud. We got everybody in. Thanks there, y'all. Appreciate it. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it a ton. Let's see. I think we're gonna go. I hate to go 3 birds on the side. I feel like it's a little bit of overkill, but I am every now and then I'll lose one of my birds here due to the flyers. Phil said I was giving everyone a juicy pet. Oh, really? Well, I mean, if that's the case, tell Phil to just come on into chat and start handing them all out, right? Go, Phil, go. It forced you to write that? Thanks for following. I do appreciate it. All right. feel like we want more birds. More birds. Let's go with another 3 here. They, of course, are not going to hit anything unless it's something up top here, but... What's going on there, Cassair? How you doing? You've definitely got a nice, thick, generous amount of DU on this map, which is awesome. Well, it's a pretty huge quality of life Super Mario Run here, so you'll have to decide that, but the other thing to remember, too, is, like, there's diminishing returns on stats. So as far as actual damage output loss or range loss or whatever, you may not be giving up that much. So you'll have to just check it out and see. And of course, the right answer is go get you a better Arcanist Helm. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good ask there, Mel. Let's see, we got 35 left. I guess we can go up top. We can throw a shrine too. Why not? I feel like you could. I feel like that Dune Eater could definitely. Oh, I didn't do flyers on that side. Is the thing. I feel like that map could definitely use a little more DU. In the fast travel portals, absolutely. I think the problem is it's going to be a balance question. Because even without, like, before getting the Dune Eater quality gear, like, DST stacks and PDS stacks and stuff were still working. I need one. Here, let me just do this. I'll yoink that. That will free up. Well, sets are identical. Besides rifted sets, they're identical to DD1. So sets in DD1 are just a raw stat stick bump. So the basic set is, yeah, it's exactly that. In fact, it's copy-pasted from DD1. Now, when you get towards later in game and you start doing rifted mode, then you're going to get fusion sets, you know? Alright, 1 DU, and we can throw down a... Where do I free up 1 at? I can get rid of one of those. And we can throw down a shrine. And then we got 2 left over. What do we do with the 2? Decisions. Well, I mean, just to use it to make sure we're getting the XP, we can just... Well, hey, you know what? We can throw a healing aura down. Just because, why the heck not, right? Anybody needs any heals, there it is. Not sure how well this one's going to do, y'all. We're going to have to see. Did I upgrade the archers? I did not. Oh, you don't have to sell me there, Mel. I'm right there with you. I would love to have more DU on that map. Okay, I only went 2 birds on this side. I went 3 on the other side. Well, I guess we got a strong side and a weak side for Flappy Birds here. Fusion defense is a fusion defense is a kind of an end game system that you'll get 2 suns. As far as the base sets, it's all identical to DD1. So just a raw stat boost. And then if you hit, like on PC, it's D. If you hit D, it takes you to a second page on each armor set, and it tells you exactly what all they do. This hat right here, this is my apprentice hat, recolored to try to make it look like a straw hat. Oh no. And here I forgot about Twitch integration this whole time. I should have known. So you do exclamation vote, space, and then your choice. Yes, you just revealed your age. Oh. You're still a youngster there, Rave. Still a youngster. I turned 50 in a few weeks. 50! Oh, I got exploded or something. Man, I had a lot of mana too. Oh, I'm not ready for that, Pro Ace. I know what you're talking about, and I'm not ready for that. Oh, the one-shot heroes. I didn't even... I looked at it and then completely forgot. It's been too long, y'all, since I used Twitch integration. I'm sure chat is going to be up, like... 47-1 by the end of the day. Sitting here spinning away with 1 HP. Smooth moves. Super smooth moves. I want to see these birds here. People said that, I got some comments. People told me they thought that the birds had targeting issues when you put them up here. So let's watch these guys, this wave. No, they're going down, no problem. Alright, people were telling me that the birds were not going down and hitting the lane. And they are definitely going down and hitting the lane, so... No jumping! Oh my god! Get your jumps out of the way while you can, y'all. Ugh. No jumping is so mean. Y'all a bunch of meanies. Creepier Frog, what's going on? How you doing? Thanks for following there, Schizo. Had to do it. I'm on the rogue. How do you not jump around on the rogue? It's got cool, cool movement abilities and whatnot. What's going on there, Aiden? Cheese, what kind of cheese you having? We lost all this stuff again. Wondered if I should put that stuff in closer. Like, instead of out on the far rail, put it on the inside one. Maybe the birds are not going out. Pepperjack? Pepperjack's okay. I'm more of a fan of like a cheddar or a Swiss. I mean, I don't have any problems with pepperjack. I will eat it. Thanks, there, Schizo. Smoked Gouda? I mean, smoked Gouda is good stuff. I like a good sharp cheddar. Like an extra sharp cheddar. And then, I mean, there's not... Is there bad cheese? I'm sure there is. But it's like every kind of cheese out there is just awesome. I think I want to try putting them on the inside ledge instead of the outside ledge this time. Demon Lord coming with no jumps. Oh, man. That's going to be rough. A Demon Lord with no jumping? Gotta try to find somewhere to line of sight him, I guess. He's down below. Oh, man. Homie can fly. We only got 2 more mobs. There we go. I was going to say if the wave ends, we're good. Alright, let's try moving them in here and see if that keeps them from getting wrecked so often. Because that's 2 maps in a row now that I've lost them right there. Thanks for following there, Jera. Appreciate it. Let's see if that helps out. Man, that's our first Demon Lord of the day, huh? Oof. I like blue cheese too. You know, my wife hates blue cheese, so I never get to eat blue cheese. But I do think it tastes good. Mel, you're in the game, for God's sakes. You're supposed to vote. Extra DU. Extra DU. Oh, they got insta-wrecked again. What is killing them? I'm wondering. We're screwed now. Mel, can you throw something up here to deal with the flyers during the boss? I got a little bit of mana I can drop for you. Want to watch. Actually, we might get a little backup protection from the flyers down there. Oh no. Well, that one only lasts 30 seconds. Well, we got him gassed anyway. I'll grab some mana and drop it down here for you when you respawn. Head on up here. Thanks so much for following there, Reese. I do appreciate it. Oh, somebody was already over there. Sorry, Mel's got that one. And Mildly Annoyed Cloud has got this one. Go Cloud. No? Oh, yep, he got it. Let's see where he's going to go here. What is what for there, Crypto? You're asking about the stuff on the screen. It's Twitch integration. If you're watching on Twitch, you get to vote on what happens in-game. Weird, he's going real slow. In fact, he went so slow I missed him. Oh my god. Some of them last the whole wave, and some of them are super short. Thanks so much for following. I do appreciate it. There we go. I'm seeing no purple shiny streaks, dang it. Inspired Assault. And 0.55. That was just a bummer all the way around, huh? No gemstones either. I think I got better than that dragon already, but not certain on that. It's like no shinies on the ground. Let's try it one more time. Wish you could bring back... Well, I mean, DD1 is getting updates still right now. Unless you were a console player. And DD2 getting a remaster. I mean, DD2 is still a game in active development too. I don't think it's quite ready for remasters yet. I tell you what we'll do. I think maybe... Is this the problem? If we go to air instead on the OWL purchase, let's see if that makes a difference. I mean, those guys out there shouldn't be hitting anything but air, really, to be honest. Oh, you're on PS4. I mean, that's the answer there is... I mean, DD2 is not going to get a remaster. That's just not even going to happen. But the thing there is... I mean, Chromatic gets asked that all the time. And they've been very open about it. They're like, it would be super expensive to do a complete DD1 remaster and get it on current-gen consoles. And it's just not in their budget. Now, if somebody came along that owned a studio that did those sort of things, I think Augie might be open for conversation in that regard. Because, I mean, getting the current version of DD1 on consoles would be pretty damn incredible. You know? And when I say current version of DD1, I mean the PC version of DD1. Since it continued to get updates. Would be absolutely incredible. DDA is a DD1 remaster anyways. Nah, not really. If DDA was a DD1 remaster, it would have thousands of players at all times. I mean, it was never intended to be a remake. It was never expected to be a remake, but they use so many maps that a lot of people get the impression it's a remake when it's 100% not a remake. It's possible it's killing Copter, but it's too close to the defenses to the Copter. Oh! I'll take a look at him this time, Danimal, but you might be right on there. And we really don't need... The owls do great on that side of the map. Just throwing for content. I don't know. The first time I built up here, they steamrolled. And then... I stopped, or I didn't play the map for a while. I came back to it. I built up here again, and like one of the sides gets shit on every time. And I'm not really sure. We'll just have to, like I said, I'll just have to watch up there and see what's going on. No, yeah, they never said DDA was a remaster. Their exact words were, we'd like to capture the feel from Dungeon Defenders 1, or we'd like to go back to our roots and capture the feel from the original game. But they never said they were trying to remake it at all. What's going on there, Soph? Appreciate it, appreciate it. That's a new thing Twitch just started doing. I didn't even know it was my affiliate anniversary until yesterday. I saw it in chat yesterday. I was like, oh. And then I looked at my inbox. I had messages from Twitch talking about how their new affiliate anniversary system is rolling out. All right, 29 left. What am I missing? Jeez. That is a big-ass stick you got there, mildly annoyed Cloud. Getting more Supreme Pets. I mean, I barely got any Supreme Pets. I've got, what, a Demon Lord now? I've got a, 2 giraffes. Thanks for following there, Viper and Oxidize. Appreciate it, y'all. I haven't got many at all. Alright. That leaves us 5. Guess we can just do that again with the shrine. And then 2 for anybody that wants to just chill in the middle. What should new people do in DDA? DDA is a little different than the other Dungeon Defenders games in the aspect of you get to massacre mode way, way quicker than you would in any of the other games. But the other thing about that is massacre mode is really like where the game starts as far as the grind and everything. Remove 10 DU. Oof. Alright, let's take a look and see what's going on with these birds. Of course, if I sit here, or maybe even switching them over to air helped it. No, the whole party gets it. You see it in game. Like if you're in the group, that little box that pops up, everybody sees it. So it's a map wide modifier. So anyway, if you're a new player, what you should do is progress through the game to massacre mode. So play the campaign, start working on survivals, and get yourself to massacre mode. And then that's where the grind really begins. Yeah, it has to be the host. Because since it affects the map, it has to be the host that's doing it. I don't know what we're going to get rid of. I mean, the birds in the middle there are kind of a waste. They're not really doing a whole lot. They're there as like last resort in case flyers push down. But you see they're like not going down and hitting anything in the lowlands. So we could just get rid of... We can get rid of this as well. And then that gives us 6. We can actually throw 2 back. So I'll just throw 2 of them back here. We didn't lose anything down below, did we? Oh, we did. We lost archers over here. So I'm going to need the DU actually to get the archers and buff beam back here. That's going to leave 1. For the 1, we'll just do that just to use the DU. And hopefully we'll be all right. Huh. Oh, it was the ranged... The wyverns are taking shots at him is what it was. That was a wyvern fireball. Alright, well, I mean, need to change something with that. That'll be such an easy fix. I mean, we could throw an actual anti-air defense in, would be the ideal way, right? I got an idea. We'll do this. Let me yoink that back. What else did we lose? Did we lose up here too? Oh, okay, we did. We lost this side too. But I'll just throw a couple of cheat codes down here and we'll use those. Thanks for following. I do appreciate it. have to manually kill the flyers here this way, but then... Uh-oh. What was that? Oh, the enemies are invisible. I'm like, well, there's no flyers anywhere. Did I realize? Oh, okay. Y'all done went invisible to enemies. I see how it is. I see a mark flying around up there. Invisible to only the host. That's fair, that's fair. Well, yeah, the attack map is where it's at. And, of course, they're not invisible to defenses either. We'll just throw a couple of cheat codes down here, and that will resolve that issue. Wrong EV. God dang it. Why did I switch EVs? Well, I mean, I got a spot in my deck, right? We don't need... we need the bubbles. We got no traps. Here, we'll do this. I don't want to go through and rebuild all of the... There we go. Mel's got him. Yeah, just throw two of them down, Mel. And I'll throw a buff beam on it. That should handle it. Sweet. What's going on there, Silky? How you doing? Uh-oh. Crashed. F's in chat. I haven't gotten many crashes. I still think it's something to do with that raptor pet or the Zephyr. Code crash. I'm gonna guess that actually had nothing to do with the Twitch integration. So, sort of not quite DSTs back over here. And we'll get our traps back here. We lose our fused buff beams, but I don't really think I'm needing them. Yeah, these seem good enough for buff beams. Phil using dev hacks? Well, I mean, you never know, Aramir. You never know. It could very well be Phil using dev hacks. Yep, yep. Surveying a roadmap, etc. Indeed. Alright, let's try it again here, y'all. I gotta turn integration and stuff back on. Let me see. There we go. We are integrated. Alright, we'll just start off with the cheat codes this time. Actually, you know what? I should look at the siren bubble placement down here and see if we can't get them in the siren bubble. If we did that, we got plenty of room here for building, and then we can just move these back inside the bubble. There we go. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Yeah, you can get the sirens right up in there. You can take them much further in than where you can actually place them. Still gonna throw the ensnare up here. No ability stat on my monk. He don't run. He not running very fast. This one, obviously, I'm just leveling. This is a monk I have never actually used, but I figured why not just level him up, you know? I think his name is even something like that. Yeah, Monk 5. I've never actually used this guy. So much DU on this map. It opens up a lot. There's tons and tons of build potential here for sure. All my heroes have 1500 HP? Or is that just a visual bug? A visual client bug, maybe? Well, this monk has nothing equipped. Maybe that's what it was. They said it's not a monk that I'm gonna use really for anything. Holy shit, man. Do we really got that much DU left? Wow. You'll do that. That's going to give us, what, 22 more? We can go, what? We can put a couple of birds up here. Throw down a shrine there, Aramir, if you got one. I've got a few shrine, but I don't have them in the deck right now, because and I don't care. But yeah, if you got one, throw it down, man. Aramir wants all the power. Give me all the power, please. I feel like I got... Well, we're going to have 4 DU left over. Yeah, there is no tooltip on that, huh? I'm not sure what the shrine effect is. Oh, 25% cooldown reduction. That's right. It said that in the patch notes, didn't it? 4 left. Will be extra Mimi. There we go. The memes are in, y'all. The memes are in. Who was it? Somebody tested that and said it's working. I'm not sure who it was, though. Yeah, I mean, assuming everything dies like it's supposed to, then we don't need to really do anything with these cores. There's nothing to protect them against. If everything else functions like I would want it to, then there's nothing to hit these. Do you think that Explosive Inferno and Snare and Lightning Arrow would spawn Camp Forsaken Temple with 1 PDS for flyers? I don't know. You'd have to try it out. The problem, how would the DU work out? I mean, we'll before the end of the stream today, we'll do a little theory crafting on that one. I mean, I would leave the Inferno out. I think I would go with something else. But what would you put? Well, yeah, I mean, the ogres are going to run through. The PDS would have to be strong enough to pick up the ogres. And, like, potentially Lycan or whatever might run through, too. There will be leaks, but the PDS would have to be strong enough to handle the leaks. I haven't tried any spawn camp builds there, but that is what the future of that map is, because the map just takes too long to run. So, I mean, every map that has super slow running lanes like that, that's the instant go-to, is to figure out a spawn camp build, you know? Uh, as a builder, it feels really good, Aiden. As an actual DPS hero, it's not really my kind of play style, so I haven't played it much. It's a tank, basically, a melee tank. Yeah, see, I would get rid of the Infernos because an explosive trap and an electric car will clear lane. But if you got rid of the Infernos, that's 28 DU, right? On that map, and that would give you, well, first off, it would give you less on the buff beam, so your ensnares and your electrics and your explosives would be stronger. But that would potentially give you what, 3 more PDS? I don't know. Before the end of the stream today, we'll try it out. Either of you guys, Mel or Aramir or EP, any of you guys, you got a build you want to show off on the map, feel free to build one. Yeah, I think that was the original go-to that a lot of people did, was throw down a bunch of cheat codes and just add CC. I think that was the most people's first impression. Harpoons are ridiculously strong on that map. I don't know if it's just the lane design is just perfect for them or what, but they just do so good. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously. The rune takes the poons up to the next level. For sure. But just the map does better than you would think it would do, just with harpoons. I mean, obviously, throwing CC in. CC is always going to be a given, I think. Got me a rune. I wasn't looking. I don't even know what it was. Yeah, all those straight lines. Get a lot of pierce. Get a lot of value out of the pierce. They actually did really well. I tried putting them up into the lane. Like closer to the spawn and not turtle building. And they did good, but not as good as I wanted them to do, so I just never bothered going back to that build. And then, like, for spawn camp builds on that one with auras and traps, I think one of the challenges would be getting the getting enough mana to get the upgrades in. Particularly in mixed mode, you're just not, you're not going to get that stuff upgraded all the way. Where if you're able to upgrade it all the way, of course that would be huge impact, What was that one? I didn't see it. Damage all defenses. Archer should have healed himself, right? Yeah. Or somebody else got him, one of the two. Pardon me. The old glass cannon enemies. Oh, man. That only referred to the boss as well. Get buffed. Oof. Slow or being immobilized is the worst one on this one. Like, there's no chance I can make it over there. You know, it's like pointless to even try. Like, just spray at him from over here and call it good. So it looks like my projectiles aren't making it. I'm gonna make it to him. There we go. Got a little sketch. Got a little sketch. Oh, what the hell? Are you kidding me? Now I'm trapped. The disabled movement isn't even here yet. See, these things should auto-close as soon as the wave ends. Because, like here, I've got a super strict loot filter in place. Because I always look at the boss weapons. But now I can't look at the boss weapon because I can't go over there. I guess I can, kind of. Can I get the box looted from there? Can't get the box looted. So irritating. They probably gave me the sword anyway. Alright, well, I don't see any purple streaks, so... Yeah, see, that stuff should end right when the wave ends. Too irritating without. It seemed like we're getting crap for XP. You want to do your build here, Aramir? Yeah, that's the same thing I ended up doing. I got the bouncing magic rune was the rune I got. I have to change it. Don't worry about it then. I can do it. I just thought you might have had one ready to go. It's all good. Oh, it's a grind getting all that stuff. There's no doubt there, no panic. Then once you get that Dune Eater difficulty going, you will just get spammed with them. So much so that, like, I mean, I'm using a alt nail just to hold runes. You know, you get so many of them. And throw this up here so I can get some shots into. Got you the Supreme one from the Keep. Yeah, it's awesome, man. Move it back just a tickle. There we go. Good enough, good enough. Thanks for subscribing there, Suzanne. I do appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. Do it a little different this time. We'll just throw a couple of spiders here. And what does that leave us? We're at 19 now. We don't have anything on the sides. Ooh, let me jump off over here. Dukin with the gift subs. Thanks so much, man. How you been doing? Is empowering friendship working on the host side? I don't know. Do you see? You don't see a buff for it, do you? If you see a buff for it, then no. Oh, the number changes. Paji, what's up? What's up? Thank you so much. I don't know. Let me look. I'll look here in a sec. Let's see. Here, we'll do this just to use up the DU. Let's see, 170%. Run out of it. Or I guess you can check it. It's your tower, right? It doesn't look like it's... It either isn't working, or it isn't working, or it's a host-client issue. Like, let me run out of it here. See if it's working for you, since you built it. Host-client issue? Yeah. Gotcha. Definitely need to put some grind time in on this map. Needs to get me a better shotty. Yeah, the owls are super, super strong, Andreas. Like, one of the strongest defenses in the game. I mean, they just hit like a truck. Hits like truck. They're nothing but dumb birds. Cake not a fan of them dumb birds. They do feel slow, but I mean, if they're clearing maps, then they're clearing maps. I did, last night I went to, I want to say like 280, 270 or 280 two-player on Foundries and Forges with owls. Get them a 5-hour energy. It's just how they work, you know, with that whole going one target to one target. I like them, but yeah, I hear you. Faster flapping equals better, right? An owl plus striking and it'll never perch. What's going on, Doug? They're really good. I mean, it's my favorite defense from them. I think the two obvious choices for the Guardian is choice number 1 would be owls, and choice number 2 cannons, I think, for me personally anyway. The cannons are really good as well. Like something up with wyverns and the air targeting. Like, it's going to the Jinn, it's going to the copters, but it's letting the wyverns live a really long time. Depends on, I mean, they're both worth playing. Depends on what you're in the mood for. Are you in mood for a loot-based game that's a loot grinder? Then play DDA. If you want a fun tower defense game where loot doesn't really matter but has a crafting system, then play DD2. They're both fun games, both worth playing, you know? I don't have a preference. As long as I get to play one of them, I'm good. If I had to choose between the Dungeon Defenders games and all others would go away, DD2 Onslaught is 1000% not chess. DD2 Onslaught would be chess if you did the same thing every time and never lost and the opponent never changed. Then it would be chess. And then if you ever do lose for some reason, you get a do-over. So yeah, 100% not chess. DD2 is the most casual of the games. Like, there's lower difficulty in DD2 than in DD1 or DDA. It's a free-to-play grinder, you know? I mean, what was that? What was this one? I've been live almost every day for the last couple months there. Between either YouTube or Twitch. We got birded in the middle. It's always wave 25 too. Alright, no panic. Take it easy. Have a wonderful night. I've been on YouTube and Twitch. I'm on YouTube and Twitch right now, in fact. That's where the Twitch integration is. It's all gassy. Oh, really? The boss is invisible? Are you kidding me? I guess we could check the map. I'm getting slapped down below. I'll deal with this. The boss won't be invisible to them. Only me. But it's not, Johnny. It's one counter for the entirety of the game. To build meta defenses, spam the same thing all the way up for 945 floors. It's not, there is no chess and no counter. There's a chess and there's a counter for a player that doesn't know. Once you know, you're full AFK on a additional monitor as it runs in the background. People didn't like it. That's where mods came from. I mean, we can thank Onslaught for the reason we have mods, because everyone hated it, so they added mods in. Actually, that would be more of the trials themselves. I always use mine on either air or on strong, one of the two. It depends on the map. Like on this map, I would put it on air. On like the new map, the temple, I put it on strong. What's going on there, sniper? But yeah, it would be a map dependent thing, what you would want them on. Nothing, huh? Boo, boo, and boo. Crappy Dragoon, even. No love here today. Good lord. Alright, let's do it one more and then I'll mix it up here. They all have an impact, but once you build them, you're done. The entire game is over and you just let it run. Mods have a massive impact. Nobody's claiming that. But once you get the proper mod and shard setups, the entirety of DD2 is completely AFK. It's you know, it's a crafting game. You craft the meta stuff, you win the game. It's not a bad thing. It's just that's what the game is. It's a game of grinding crafting materials. It's not a game of strategy. In fact, the last two Chaos tiers have had zero strategy. So there's no strategic value to it. It's the more casual Dungeon Defenders game of all the games. It's not a bad thing. It's free to play. You know, it's meant to appeal to as many people as possible. So, I mean, like I said, it's not a bad thing. That's just what the game is. Dragon's Nest all the way to 945. Yeah, I mean, now there's a whole nother... There's a power creep issue, too. You know? They can't make anything in the game more difficult because they're at the maximum number that the game can handle. So, you know, like the original 999 clearers did that in Chaos 8 gear. And now Chaos 10 gear is a thing. Yet 999 enemies are still the same. You know? I mean, like I said, it's not a bad thing. It's just that's just the game. I mean, you just got to realize that's the game. That is just wishing me bad luck there, Nomi. So thank you very much. Hopefully it backfires on you, dang it. I'm going to do something with my channel points here at some point. I just haven't gotten around to getting it done yet. Well, you know what? Do I have that rune in? Okay, I do. Let me make sure these are on air. They are. There we go. Move these back a little and get them centered a little better. Good enough. We will have no guardian summoning. There, Uzar. All right, what did I miss? So we can just put one on each side. We'll super clock it. $393 Dragon sold for $30 billion. I mean, that's good. It ain't no paddle balls type of stuff. Hell, man, a $393 paddle ball would sell for what? That'd be like $50 billion, wouldn't it? I mean, it's definitely something nice when you're doing this weapon grind. Because, you know, I mean, this is like the weapon. This is the weapon to get for so many players. Oh, shoot. Did I not put Archer Walls in? Oh, yeah, I put Archer Walls in. Archer Walls don't need the Bulwark. It would just be a waste of DU. They're super, super tanky. And they heal themselves. 58 bill for a 392 paddle ball. Wow. That's good stuff there, man. Speaking of spinning, I need to get back into the Path of Exile League here. I just left it hanging. Big time. Yeah, Supreme was in the update that just landed last week there, Aiden. It's all brand new stuff. That is what we're going here for, is a Supreme Dragoon. I don't think anybody would complain about a Supreme armor piece or a... Yeah, it'll be Diablo 4 time in no time. Absolutely. Reset all your filters. Yeah, I mean, after every update, you definitely want to go and get your filter squared away. Because every update has the potential to change them, really. Invisible enemies while spectating. Oh, yeah. You see them getting exploded, but that's about it. Oh, I know, huh? It's May 12th. I'm gonna be streaming it for sure. Starts on my birthday and ends on Aramir's birthday. It was the Diablo 4 birthday present to myself and Aramir. It was awfully kind of them. Don't you think? Mother's Day weekend? Yeah, I'll have to take a short break to take the wife out to dinner or something. And I'm assuming it's just going to be Act 1 again. I don't know. Anybody read the full patch notes? I'm pretty sure it'll just be Act 1, right? They don't want to spoil it for anybody. Level 20 cap. There's Druid hardcore runs. It'll take you all weekend. Take you all weekend to get to level 20. Yeah, no jumping is just brutal on this map for sure. Fragile cores. Oh, it only worked for one of them. That's weird. Oh, we got one 1 HP core. Survival runs, Onion Drugs. More specifically, like whenever you go into the next tier the second you can. Don't hang out in the earlier tiers as soon as you get one unlocked. And then, oh, to gas the core? Yeah, I could sell a bird. There we go. The easiest survival map to do is without a doubt Ancient Mines, the second map. So like when you break into a new tier, if you go to Ancient Mines Survival, you're gonna end up getting crazy upgrades towards the end of that survival run, plus a ton of XP. And that would definitely be the way to break into each new tier and to level up as you're going. Yep, you're in good shape then. You'll be there. I mean, it only takes like 1 or 2 survival runs to get Nightmare unlocked, and then it'll take you a few more to get Massacre unlocked. But generally speaking, in DDA, you get to Massacre mode really, really quick, and then that's where the end game starts. Or that's where the grind begins. Get shish kebabbed, Big Bird. This is the one, y'all. This is the one. Supreme Dragoon incoming. Yeah, the summoner's pretty awesome, huh? Alright. I am not seeing a Supreme Dragoon laying here. Trash tier. Boo. What's up with all the trashy Dragoons today? Not even one that would have been good last year, you know? Big booze. Big booze. Your Dragoon is Chungle buried. If I want to see a Supreme Dragoon go to sleep and dream about one. Oh no, Aramir got a transcendent Dragoon. Big oofs, big oofs. Oh man. I still haven't looted anything since that bouncing magic rune. Alright, y'all, I need to recaffeinate. So give me just a couple of minutes. I'm gonna go grab some caffeine. And oh yeah. I've gotten plenty of transcendent drops on Junior difficulty. It's just rude, right? Anyway, I'm gonna go grab a coffee here, and we'll be right back. Right, I am back. All right, what are we gonna do next? We got a Hitchcock to 110 now. I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice that old Hitchcock leveled up. Or maybe it leveled earlier, because I already put the points in. Maybe that's why I didn't notice. Rogue has still got a ways to go. This monk has got a long ways to go still. The creep with the bits. Thank you so much. Let's do a couple of gardens runs. I got gemstones going already. Speaking of little bombers. The problem with survival for little bombers is that god roll is going to be so rare. And then you get the god roll on survival instead of mixed mode, and you're going to regret it. You're gonna feel like, oh man, just wasted my RNG, you know? Gotta be a bomber in here somewhere, right? Should be doing this map with the PDS. It runs like 90 seconds faster. But there's just something glorious about spamming wisps. I don't know. All right, the creep. I do appreciate it, man. And thank you once again. To yoink this rune. You have PDS set up? Sweet. Next one, Aramir, if you want to build it. The PDS does run. It's like 90 seconds faster. Oh no, my connection is tanking. Recover, please, connection. We haven't had problems in days. Alright, looks like it's smoothed right back out, but... Oh wow, you got some nice ones, huh? Aramir got the seriously jacked mode plasma defense system going on. My heat cannons are... Why heat cannons? I don't know. It just worked out that way, but that's my best geared hero right now. I think my second is probably my Aura Monk. Like, heat cannons are my strongest defense, and Aura Monk is my second. Heat cannons are what, the third slot? I should move the heat cannon gear over to the owls, since I'm using the owls so much more. Oh wow, yeah, it's definitely a fat setup. Very nice, very, very nice. Downgraded defense. That one shouldn't hurt us too bad. I've still yet to see a Supreme Bomber. I mean, I've seen screenshots of other people's, but I haven't even seen a bad rolled one, and I've done this map a lot of times, you know? I didn't put the sirens in on the side lanes. I normally put sirens in on the side cores. Downgrading all the defenses? Oh, man. That siren reflect bubble does get just huge, huh? That's crazy how big it is. The one I was afraid of. Did it get all three? Or did it? Can't see the health on this from the Overlord view. Yeah, well, let me see it. Assuming one of those side ones is 1 HP. So what's everybody doing this weekend? Anybody got anything exciting going on? I think tonight is going to be my last XP, like hard XP grind night. Uh-oh. Oh, he got wrecked. But after tonight, I think just going to be focusing on farming up some gear, playing some DDA. You all done with the Path of Exile League, their cake for the most part, or are you still playing? Still playing a little bit. I gotta jump back in. I got to T16 maps and DD2 update hit. The league mechanic is definitely hot and cold. I think the downside of the league mechanic is it's just not real worth for a lot of classes and builds. Cake will be grinding out some PoE in the Diablo 4 waiting room. You know there's going to be a massive waiting room. I mean, this beta or whatever is they're doing it to test the servers. So I'm assuming it's full open beta. That way they get as many people online as possible. There's a lot of power creep in the League mechanic. There's like nothing good for RF at all. And of course I'm playing an RF build. Shadow Shot with the 40 months. Damn, dude. Thank you so much. PoE is still super fun. And there's still viable minion builds, you know. New raid tier is dropping in WoW. Oh, nice. I don't see no purple. Trashy chest. Where's my bomber? Here it is. Garbo bomber. Oof. That's the rough part, man, about getting these bombers and stuff is like your chances of getting a good one is so slim. And then it might roll with the crappy attack speed or projectiles or whatever, you know? Huge, huge bummer. All right, so Aramir gonna do the PDS build here. Go to the shop and go buy a packet of luck. I tell you what, man, if they were being sold, I would be in there. 1 trillion gold for a packet of luck? Sold. We'll take 2, please. Do you want me to do all 3 or just 2? So we got an Ensnare Aura and an Electric Aura. Then we got PDS on individual buff beams. So they're getting the two defense benefit of Overdrive. So that's what, 12 or that's 11 PDS. You want a strength train? Or do you want a siren? Well, I mean, there's a reason they're called cheat codes, Shadow Shot. 9.3k ability monk with a striking. Nice. I guess I could have hopped on an apprentice. Make it run even quicker. Wow, man, it shows you see how absurdly large the siren bubble is at 8 out of 8. That's crazy. Yeah, we've got just one striking gemstone and snare here. And snare and electric. And it'll probably shave 2 minutes, at least. Oh, nice suck. Grats, man. Put on a rock for the ultimate Epine. Situationally, it is. But the thing is the enemies that would be throwing projectiles, they really should be dying way before they get near your siren. But Phil had said that he wanted to work on a way for the future to make it so you could change the size of it. I mean, having a big old bubble is nice, but I mean, realistically, you want the range to be right at the outside of what you're trying to protect, right? You don't want any additional. So being able to change that will be pretty awesome. I haven't had any problem with any ranged mobs getting too close. But I could see on some maps where that could be an issue. Man, I gotta do my first lawn day of the year this weekend. Gonna suck. I miss the winter and not having to be able to not having to mow the lawn, you know? I would rather have the snow, personally. We had a pretty big winter for snow this year for this area. But once the heat came and it started just burning off, I mean, today it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit or whatever here. So, I mean, it's melting, melting. It burned everything so quick. The only thing that's really shitty is like when the snow melts off, you see how much damage. We got gophers. There's gophers like everywhere around here. And when the snow melts off, you see exactly how much damage the gophers did over the winter when the ground was covered. But boy, let me tell you, they went to town. The grass is still a little bit patchy, but not too bad. This is the one, y'all. This is the one. Yeah, we're like a minute faster than last run. Got a godly rune over there. Wonder what it is. Oh, boo. Waiting for these last two ogres. There we go. Another junker. 2 projectiles, missing a stat. Boo. Junker chest piece too. And a transcendent giraffe of all things. WTF on the trans giraffe. Let's do this one more, and then we'll switch it up to another map. Toasted with the sub. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it a ton. Let me move that one. Oof. Oh well, we got 12 of them this time. They definitely shred it up, man. They do indeed shred it up. Don't be the siren. What was it? 60U. What could have been 60U? Oh, the ensnare and the buff beam. Poor little ensnare. Didn't deserve all that. Well, you know, the best crowd control is death. And I think we got plenty of death going on here. Oh man, my connection is going again. Sorry for the frame drops here, y'all. It's like bogged down real low. We need the XP. Hell yeah. Yeah, my connection was good all week, and here it is, the end of the week. The weekend's here. My ISP is probably unreachable now until Monday, and my connection starts going crappy again. So frustrating. Thank you so much for following. I do appreciate it. And with the sub, thanks a ton. Long-time follower on YouTube already. Well, welcome, welcome. Sadly, it's looking like my connection may end up shutting my stream down today, which is quite unfortunate. But I'm glad you could make it over anyway. Take all build mana. How dirty. How dirty. Hopefully this is the one. The penguin is more damage, but the bomber is way easier to use. So it's kind of a take your pick. The penguin is definitely the highest DPS, but it's got a real wonky shot. It shoots like in that arc. And then the bomber, of course, has homing missiles, so the bomber's never gonna miss. The penguin, you just kind of have to get used to the shot. I think most people prefer the bomber just because of the ease of use. But yeah, if you're going for raw damage output, though, you just can't go wrong with the penguins. They're so badass. Things just wreck it. I mean, that's fair, too, you know. Double Monkey King if you want to assert dominance. As long as you can stay alive long enough to get those monkeys in range. But yeah, I mean, the Monkey King's a beast. On DDA, it's all about the set bonuses for the weapons, so you don't really need to put too much thought into it. But for a DPS EV, you would want that Protean Mark II set, and then you'd want the crossbow from Throne Room, and then you'd want to get your mana regen on your accessories up to like a minimum of 10 mana per second, and that will keep your beam up for a really, really long time, and you can just run around and spam it. I should put out DPS build videos since a lot of people are asking for them. But there's not a whole lot to it. It's just picking the set you want to use and then finding the right weapon. Just play around with it in a map with loot on the ground, Richard. That way you can look at it at the live changes as you're going. Like, I can look at the map here and see there's nothing on the ground, so there's nothing that's going to be looted. And I could tweak my filter around and decide what settings to keep it at from there. Alright, y'all. I am so sorry for it to be such a shorty today, but my connection is dipping way, way low again, and I don't want another frame fest of a live stream. So I'll try to get another video out this afternoon over on YouTube. I'm not sure how realistic that will be. However, that is going to get it for me for today. I'll be live tomorrow, and hopefully my connection is dealt with and I can go all day. But I'd like to go get some hard loot grinding in here in the next couple of days. But anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out. Hopefully everyone's having a great start to their weekend. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Take it easy, y'all.